June 20th, 2026, NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. Two neighboring northern European nations, separated by a few hundred kilometers at home, go head-to-head at a World Cup in America for the first time since 1974. Everything points to this match as the turning point in Group F. The Netherlands arrive in Houston with a squad built to control games, but memories of Sweden edging them out in 2018 qualifying still linger. For Sweden, this is a return to the World Cup stage after missing out in 2022, their path back sealed only through a tense UEFA Playoff Path B win in March 2026. Ranked 43rd in the world, Sweden's underdog status frames this fixture, especially as they face a Dutch side stacked with technical quality. Without Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Sweden's focus is collective. Alexander Isak leads the line, Dejan Kulusevski drives the midfield, and Robin Olsen brings experience between the posts. The Dutch, meanwhile, rely on Cody Gakpo's direct threat and Ryan Gravenberch's control to unsettle Sweden's defensive shape. With both teams eyeing top spot, the likely scenario is a close contest, the Netherlands to edge it 2-1, setting the pace for the rest of the group. Subscribe for more World Cup previews. Sweden's return to the World Cup is built on grit, not glamour. Ranked 43rd in the world, they arrive in Houston as the lowest-seeded European side in Group F, having earned their place through the narrowest of margins, a playoff path that demanded a 2-1 aggregate win over Poland in March 2026. That playoff, settled by goals from Isak in Warsaw and Kulusevski in Stockholm, captured the raw emotion of a nation clawing its way back after missing the 2022 finals. This is their first World Cup since reaching the quarterfinals in 2018, when they fell to England after a campaign defined by defensive discipline. The era of Zlatan Ibrahimovic is over. Sweden's attack now runs through Alexander Isak, whose movement and finishing give them a focal point, while Dejan Kulusevski adds drive and unpredictability from midfield. Robin Olsen's experience in goal holds the group together. Sweden's identity is a collective one, hard to break down, quick to counter, and fully aware of what it means to be underestimated on the world stage. Alexander Isak stands at the heart of Sweden's ambitions in Houston. After a breakout run with Newcastle United, he arrives with 24 Premier League goals across 3 seasons and a reputation for darting runs behind defenders. His finishing, 0.6 goals per 90 minutes since 2023, gives Sweden a genuine threat in transition, especially against high defensive lines. Just behind him, Dejan Kulusevski brings a different edge. At Tottenham, he has become known for direct dribbling, sharp movement between the lines, and a steady supply of final balls, 14 assists in Premier League play over 2 years. Kulusevski's ability to break pressure and pick out runners could stretch the Dutch midfield, especially if Sweden finds space on the counter. Anchoring it all is Robin Olsen, the veteran keeper on loan at Roma. Olsen boasts 32 clean sheets since 2023 and a 71% save rate, offering calm and leadership when Sweden are under siege. Together, this trio forms the core of Sweden's upset hopes, a blend of pace, creativity, and shot-stopping that can punish any lapse from the Dutch. Subscribe for more World Cup previews. After 2 rounds, Group F becomes a numbers game. If the Netherlands open with a win over Japan, they step into Houston holding 3 points and a clear advantage. Victory against Sweden would guarantee their place in the knockout stage, and it would likely ensure top spot with a game to spare. For Sweden, the permutations are tighter. Their pathway depends not just on their own result against Japan, but on how many points they can realistically extract from the Dutch. A draw against Japan would leave Sweden needing at least a draw here to keep second place within reach, while a win would set up a direct battle with the Dutch for control of the group. If Sweden lose to Japan, only a win in Houston keeps their hopes of progression alive. The Dutch, with a superior ranking and deeper squad, can play for the win and the security it brings. Sweden, ranked 43rd and battle-tested by their playoff route, face a scenario where every point is precious. The table after this match will not just reflect performances, it will decide who stays in the chase for first and who starts to look over their shoulder at Japan and Tunisia. Subscribe for more World Cup previews. The sting of 2018 still lingers for Dutch supporters, who remember finishing level on points with Sweden in qualifying only to miss out on goal difference. That old wound travels with them to Houston, where NRG Stadium's 72,000 seats promise a cauldron of noise and color. Dutch fans are expected to pour in by the thousands, orchestrating a sea of orange that will pulse through the stands, determined to drown out the memory of past heartbreak. For many, this is more than a match. It is a chance to rewrite a narrative on a stage far from Rotterdam but heavy with unfinished business. The Houston heat, the closed stadium roof, and a crowd blending Dutch passion with Swedish resilience set the scene for a contest where history and hope collide. The atmosphere will be electric, every chant and every flag a reminder of what is at stake when old rivals meet with everything to play for. Cody Gakpo and Ryan Gravenberch stand out as the difference makers for the Netherlands. Gakpo's direct running and eye for goal, combined with Gravenberch's ability to dictate tempo and break lines, give the Dutch a clear edge in breaking down Sweden's compact shape. The prediction: Netherlands 2, Sweden 1. This result would secure top spot in Group F for the Dutch, guaranteeing a place in the knockouts, with a game to spare and leaving Sweden in a battle for second. For more in-depth World Cup previews, subscribe now. This is the pivotal Group F clash. Sweden, ranked 43rd and rebuilt, faces a Dutch side still haunted by 2018. With Isak, Kulusevski, Olsen, Gakpo, and Gravenberch in focus, margins matter. Subscribe for more tactical previews.